Hello and welcome to the DMC Railway. I wasn't able to get over in time to catch them switching out these cars for the hill, and getting them lined up. But I was able to get them just as they were pulling up the lead. Number 2 is doing the chores today. Great Western 157, that's going to be an off spot for Donald Durham's. LNA 504, that'll be spotted at Donald Durham's. And then the Milwaukee plug door car, that's off spot for Super Value. And the Great Western 329 will be spotted inside at Super Value. And the RTCX cars are propane cars for Munn and Cassidy Propane. And they're pulling up the lead now. They'll stop here shortly and cut off these cars. Going out to the main. And now they're heading up the hill. And I'm going to have two Chicago Great Western cars to pick up their empties. One in Super Value and the other one is spotted at, oh yeah. I do believe that is spotted at White Line Transfer and Storage. And they're going to go in and grab that empty plug door at Super Value Warehouse. And give it a little stretch there to make sure the joint made good. So both of these cars will be set over to the main and eventually get taken up to the Great Western interchange track. And they're coming down the hill with two empties. Now they're going to shove these two down the main to clear the lead, and then they'll go back over and grab the cars off the lead and go spot up. And remember, there's two propane tanks on the end of these cars. They'll stop and cut those off on the lead, and then pull on out, go back up the hill with the loads. They lined everything up in the yard so that it's a straight, pretty much a straight push or shove up the hill and to spot. Super Value seems to get a lot of Chicago Great Western plug door box cars. And today they have a Milwaukee car that'll be off spotted. So possibly the night switch, the night job. If the Great Western's empty, they might be have to go up and pull the Great Western and spot the Milwaukee in there to be unloaded. Now they're heading for Donald Durham. California Chemical there, that first door with the inset in the building. Donald Durham is the next door there. All spotted up. They're going to go in and pick up that C&W boxcar from Pepsi while they're up there. Bring it down and do some fancy switching. Pepsi and Munn and Cassidy have to be switched from the other direction. So we have to get around them and to be able to go spot them or pull them. Well, pulling them is not too bad, but in order to spot them, they have to be run around. Conductor's down there on the crossing, protecting it. And they're coupling into those two tank cars for Munn and Cassidy. Gotta shove them back so they can go in that with that box car, pick up an empty at Munn and Cassidy. Now they're going to shove back out on the main. Now they're going to hook onto those two Chicago Great Western cars. And I think they'll shove them past long one so they can get into long one with those that Chicago Northwestern box and that empty propane. Now they'll pull those two cars into long one, which is pretty much a runaround track. The lead and the long one or make the runaround in the old main line. I'm going to pull down and cut off those two cars clear of the crossing. And they'll come back up the lead, spot those two propane cars at Munn and Cassidy, and then come back down the main. And you're going to shove in, spot that tank at the unloading rack. Got them spotted. Now they'll go back out to the main. I'm guessing they're gonna go down the main and shove those Great Western cars up to the interchange. And then they'll come back and back into long one and put those other two cars to the C&NW transfer. And that should be the end of the work for the hill. Well, they got them all put away on the Great Western. Now they're going to come back, grab those two cars there, and put them away. Since that's a mainline switch, they got to stop, reline it. That engineer's making the boy run. But now he's going awfully slow. Okay, they got everything lined up. Now they're going to shove up to the C&NW interchange. Thinking that's the end of the job. Thanks for watching.